Hey ladies and gentlemen, you should find this video on Monday, May 11th, and you will be doing the cell energy cycle gizmo today. Let's go to the slides. All right, so your slide for today. Right up here, you have your video tutorial. That's how you find the video, right? Unless, of course, you're going to my YouTube channel. So you're going to do the cell energy cycle gizmo. You're going to follow directions within the gizmo to create a model for photosynthesis, cellular respiration, and the cycle. And I give you what those items are going to look like here. And then you're going to pick one of these articles to read. But this is a tutorial about the gizmo, so let's go there. You're going to want to go ahead and launch it. Now remember, if you're not signing up or signing into the gizmo, I should say, it's only going to give you 5 minutes. So make sure you click that login and enroll. If you need your login information, email me. I'll get it for you. Just takes me like 5 minutes once I see your email to come through. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do right down here, well, first it has this little check, show description. This is the description we're looking at. We also want to show input and output formula so we know what's going on. And hang on one sec. There we go. I turned off my sound so it doesn't click at me. All right, so it says drag photosynthesis inputs to the chloroplast. So what do we need for photosynthesis to happen? Well, what we need is those plants use carbon dioxide. So we're going to drag the carbon dioxide in there. And the plant also uses water. So we're going to drag the water into that chloroplast as well. Now our little add light button comes on. We're going to click that. And then it shows us that oxygen and glucose, which is a type of sugar, are produced by photosynthesis. All right, so right down here gives you description using energy from sunlight. Glucose and oxygen are produced from carbon dioxide and water. So that is your first one. The second one is for respiration. Respiration happens in an organelle inside of every single cell called the mitochondria. So we want to drag respiration inputs to the cell. The inputs of respiration are the same as the outputs of photosynthesis. So we need to drag glucose in there, and it's going to go up to the top, and that's okay because something special has to happen with that glucose first, and you'll learn about that in high school biology. And the mitochondria also needs some oxygen, so you can drag that in there. We want to show our input and output formula, so we put in glucose and oxygen. So glucose moves into the cytoplasm, the area just outside that mitochondria, and oxygen moves to the mitochondria. We want to go ahead and click next to see what happens. So that glucose actually gets split into two molecules that they call pyruvate. Don't worry about that. That's high school biology stuff. Go ahead and click next again. Those pyruvates then move into that mitochondria. We're going to click next again. And then a lot of energy is released, as well as carbon dioxide and water. This carbon dioxide is what you breathe out. This water, you pee out. All right, and that concludes the respiration one. The last one you're going to do is the cycle. So here we want to drag molecules into the correct spaces to complete the cycle. So photosynthesis, what is made during photosynthesis? Well, from our first one over here, we found out that glucose was made, so we're going to drag it right up there, and also oxygen. Now this glucose and oxygen respiration is going to use, and it is going to produce that carbon dioxide that you breathe out, and that water that you pee out. And then that carbon dioxide and the water, once it's been filtered, is going to go back into some plants, and this cycle continues. All right. I hope you guys found that helpful for playing around with the gizmo. Of course, try it out for yourself. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Ciao.